All right, let's go ahead and have seats, okay, if you're not done. All right, so we're looking at 7 and 1900s times 2 and 2/10. You should have how many decimal points highlighted? How many decimal points should you have highlighted? Molly? 3. All right, we're just going to multiply like regular. So 2 times 9 gives me 18. Sorry. 2 times 1 gives me 2, plus 1 is 3. And 2 times 7 is 14. Now, haven't really talked about this much, but what do we have to put under this 8? A 0. It's our placeholder. I always cross out the number that I've used once I'm done with it so that I don't get confused. All right, and then from here, it's the exact same number that I just did. All right, I'm going to add it all up. All right, and then how many decimal places am I moving from the outside? So how many decimal places am I moving to the left from here, Christian? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. All right, so my answer is 15 and 818 thousandths. How do we do with that one? Okay. All right, the next one. How many decimal places should we have highlighted? How many decimal places, Kira? 2. All right, and then when I do my multiplication, I have 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 1 is 26. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7, and 5 times 1 is 5. All right, do I have to do this 0?
No.
No, I do not. All right, so I'm going to move my decimal places 2 places to the left, and my answer for this one is 57 and 65 hundredths. Please make sure if you didn't get that down that you do get it down. Number 14, 15, and 16, we're not going to do because I want to show you guys, you have an assignment on Canvas today. It is not due until Friday. God bless us all. Let's try and do better this week with this assignment. So please get your iPads out. And then please go to math. And then you should be on the home screen. All right, go to modules. All right, so you will see down here Tuesday, October 3rd, that is where we're going. Bless you. This maze is what is going to be due on Friday. Okay, so everybody please click on the multiplying decimal maze. Should not have headphones in, you don't need headphones. So if you have headphones in, please take them out and put them away. So just like the last one, you're going to make a copy. So if you're not on a page that says make a copy, you're in the wrong place. All right, now hit make a copy. Thumbs up when you see this on your screen. If you don't see this on your screen, you clicked on the wrong thing. So again, thumbs up when you're looking at this. That is what I'm waiting for to move on. Mason, get. Okay, are you good? All right, you will notice you have 2, right? The first one is what you're doing that is due on Friday. So this first one. You only have to solve the first one. And what you're doing is you're essentially going to do the first problem. So it's 7 4/10 times what?
3.
Alright, so 7 4/10 times 3. So I have 12, 21, 22. So my answer is 22 2/10. I am going to move. Is it 2 22/100 or is it 22 2/10? What was my answer? 22 2/10. So I'm going to grab this piece and I'm going to move it over here and I'm going to cover that piece up. Okay? And then I'm going to do the next one that it's pointing to. So if I got that as my answer, I would do this one. Does that make sense? So it's just like a maze. You're going through the maze, you're trying to solve it. Then from here, whatever answer you get tells you where to go. You'll notice there's a second page, right? So this one. How many of you guys could really use some extra credit right now? This is extra credit. If you complete this one, this is extra credit. Will be counted as a quiz grade. Okay? But you can't just slap anything on it and say, okay, I'm done, give me extra credit. You still have to show your work for this one. You still have to complete this one. It's still due by Friday. Does that make sense? So this one, you have to do. The second one is extra credit. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, now, I have to leave student mode for a second.
Just
Yep.
you have to do the whole first one, though, right?
You have to do the whole first one. Now, you're not doing every single problem on that one, though. Like, you're following the maze. So you might only end up doing 5 problems. You might only end up doing 8 problems. I mean, it depends on what your answers are. You have to go from the start to the finish. I forgot what I was doing. Can't do 2 things at once, sorry. Now, let's go ahead and refresh our page real quick. So everyone, you can just pull it down. Go back to Canvas and go back to your modules. Go to multiplying decimals maze activity 10/3. Okay, so you go back to modules and then it should appear this time. Should be the very last thing on the bottom of your page. Okay, now let's talk about this page right here, because there are still students who have a 0 from the last assignment that we submitted. So you have to upload a picture of your assignment. Okay, so you're taking a screenshot of your maze. You gotta upload that. You have to upload a picture of your work. So if you do 2 mazes, how many pictures of mazes are you gonna have? 2. And if you have 2 mazes, how many pictures of work are you gonna have? 2. If you only decide to do 1 maze, how many pictures of mazes are you gonna have? 1. And how many pictures of work are you gonna have? 1. You gotta show all of your works to get credit. You're uploading those 2 pictures, or 3 depending. It's due by Friday, 11:59, October 6th, which is Friday. One more time, it's due on Friday. And then each day it's late, I take 10 points off. Okay. Yes, Ansley, you had a question?
I can't find it. Like under week 6, I can't find it.
Did you refresh your page? Like if you pull down, if you're in the Canvas app, you pull down your modules, it should. Okay. All right, so this is the exact same way as the last assignment last week. So taking a screenshot, taking a picture of your work is the easiest way to upload it. Please come and ask for help before Friday. Do not come to me Friday at 3:20 and be like, Miss Kenny, I need you to help me upload these pictures. I'm going to be like, no. But if you ask, hey, Miss Kenny, I have forgotten how to do this prior to that, then I will be glad to help you. Even if you're not done, I will be glad to help you and refresh your mind on how to do this. All right, any questions about your assignment? When is this due? Friday. This is your homework for tonight. This is due tomorrow. Okay, so I told y'all, welcome to middle school. You got 2 assignments, you'll be all right. I did make this originally with this was due tomorrow, and this was due tomorrow. But I changed my mind. I was like, no, let me not be as mean as possible. Just a little bit mean. So you guys have win with me today. You'll have extra time to start this. I recommend getting this done before starting on that. Why?
That's due tomorrow.
This is due tomorrow, that's due on Friday. You have to do the work in your notebook. This is obviously gonna be too small to do your work, right? So, in your notebook, turn to the next blank left page. Sorry, right page, not left page. My bad. I don't know my left from my right anymore. At the top of this page, I want you to write multiplying decimals, homework, today's date, which is 9/3. You must do all of your work. So there are 8 problems on here. You have 8 problems for homework tonight. All of your work has to be done in your notebook. You may write your answers on the sheet, but you have to do your work in your notebook. If you do not, you will not get credit tomorrow. Go ahead and get your notes glued into your notebook so you don't lose them. And then if there is anytime, you may get started on your homework. I will give you All right, guys, go ahead and start getting cleaned up. Guys, please get your homework, or sorry, get your notes put in before you leave. Get your notes put in before you leave. Yes. I just stole, Gabriel, I just stole your marker. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know why you're watching that way, but okay.
I don't want him to be stressed out tomorrow.
No, you're good. Do you want me to write his name on it, or are you good?
It's fine.
All right, there's homework and the notes.